Ọdịnala bụ eziokwu, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti, n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi. Eze-Ana, Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu, onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu, onye ọma nyeje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu, onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu, onye ọma nyeje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ga-adị, Ugochitubelu ga-adị, Ugochitubelu temple ọ ya adị, maka na eziokwu anwa chacha. Ndị ụka erighị anyị front and back, ndị oche eri anyị front and back. Fọdụ asị kala aka ghọrị ụmụ Igbo, si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma. Bulu Baịbụl bịa, akwụkwọ akụkọ, mepekwa chọọchị fa, okwu n'ụka bịakwa.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. My name is Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu Oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja Ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi, rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission, bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or ọdịnala evangelist, I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu, isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa n'ụbọchị taa bụ all you need to know about mariners. Ndị mmiri. All you need to know about mariners. If you pay attention today, believe in me, you will learn something that will change your life for good. Because what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. If you know, you become a master. But if you don't know, you remain a slave. The lecture I came with today is an eye-opening lecture, so that the bandage on your eyes will fall. Before we dive into today's lecture proper, important announcements. Don't forget that our monthly rituals, month of October, is still ongoing. You can still join because it's a whole month of rituals. And distance is never a barrier in our work in the temple, whether consultation or other spiritual works. We have lots of testimonies in these our group rituals, but we don't share testimonies on social media. You know why? It's not necessary. But I can tell you we have lots of testimonies. We started this group ritual almost 3 years now. By next month, it will be exactly 3 years we started it. So if you are interested in joining this group rituals, what you will do is to make token donation to the account number, chat us on WhatsApp, submit your 3 prayer requests. It's sacrifice for upliftment, breakthrough, and liberation. This morning I have gone to the temple to make declarations upon the lives of those that join us. We keep doing it that way, performing other sacrifices on behalf of God. On the last day of this month, we visit the water with eatable things to offer sacrifices and saraka on behalf of all. Then we proceed back to the temple to offer other sacrifices to entities of powers in the temple. Bukwazi Ram, Nokaje Saraka. I tell you, we have lots of testimonies. One day to badge, carried on. Yes. Then let's continue. On the last day of the month, it's only people that join these rituals we get on their WhatsApp the concluding part. If not, you will never see our spiritual work in social media because it's not necessary. Now let's proceed. So if you are interested in joining us or you have any question in today's lecture, WhatsApp me 0805 7837 I repeat 0805 7837 or 0813 8243 I repeat 0813 8243 Yes, let's have one. Let's proceed. Today's topic, like I said before, is all you need to know about mariners in the Navy. Now let's proceed. Who are those mariners? What are they standing for? And for what purpose? Let me explain some certain things for you so that you understand. Like I said before, if you become knowledgeable, you become a master. If you are not knowledgeable, you remain a slave. Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile, the unmovable mover, the creator of the entire universe, created elemental beings and entities of powers. These are the elemental beings that are in charge of the entire universe. Yes. Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile created the entire universe. Then and created the entities of powers and the elemental beings to supervise them. Like I always tell you in the past, I told you now that earthly governance is prototype of what is happening in the spiritual realm. Now, Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile after creating the entire universe, he rested. He is on his throne. However, he created his representatives that will help him to look after this entire creation. The same way he gave mandate to man on Genesis chapter 1. After creating man, creating the earth. And he has man being the spiritual element, being the spiritual being, to oversee and dominate and rule this gross material. Yes, he superimposed man on this gross material on top of other elemental beings that have been here before man. Don't forget that before man was here, was created, other elemental beings, even animals, even animals, has been here thousands of years before man was created. So the same way Chukwu, after creating human spirit and the entire universe, he created other entities. Yes, Ekel Olweke. He created other entities. He is a divine. He is divine. So his throne is different. We have the throne of the primordials. Yes, the throne of the queen. Then we have other higher entities of powers to this growth material. In Igbo spirituality, we have them. But today we don't want to go all this one, all those parts. Today we want to focus on one of the cardinal elements. And those elements are divided into 4 parts. Because 4 remain the foundational base. 4, very important. That is why in Igbo spirituality, the number 4 symbolizes equality. Because number of 4 symbolizes the quality of 2 male, 2 female. That is why if you use cola, ring cola, that has 4 loops, break it, you notice that it has 2 male and 2 female, in order to strike a balance. So Chukwu, after creating the entire universe, he divided all those elements into 4 parts. That is 4 cardinal points. When we say 4 cardinal points, even in school, I know you study about 4 cardinal points: east, west, north, and south. Yes, in Igbo spirituality, we have 4 market days. That 4 market days is to work hand in hand with those four cardinal points, which these marine people we are talking about, the mariners, the water people, are part of it. I will mention all the four cardinal points, the four cardinal elements, for you to hear them. Then we now focus on why we are here, which is the mariners. We have the air, the fire element, the sun, or I call it the sun element. That includes the sun, the moon, the stars, and other, etc., and etc. That comprises the water element. Then we have, no, sorry, the sun element. Then we have the water elements. Yes, we have the water elements that include the water spoils, the mariners, the mammals, and rest of them, etc. Then we have the air elements, the SATs. We have the air elements. Liquid. Yes. Coming down again, we have the land elements. That includes the gnomes and the other earthly elements like herbs and rest of them. So all those elements are there. It's divided into four groups. And each group have their own designated assignment. And all these assignments is for good. In actual sense, they are not here for man. The purpose why they are created is to serve Chukwu Okike the enemy. However, in their work, they normally come across man. They normally come across man in their work, their duties. Because their duty is to work for the glory of God. Then it will be a thing of joy if any man recognizes their existence and try as much as possible to align yourself with these entities of powers and elemental beings for good. The truth of the matter is that if you are very close to these elemental beings, is a plus for you. Yes. Their work, these beings are these four cardinal points I mentioned, is the beings that is working in hand with the luminous heart from the light region. Therefore, good. It's really disheartening that people normally say them as evil because of ignorance. That is the highest insult. As in, because of ignorance. You know, ignorant person can do anything. Today, in the world we are living, ignorant people normally regard them as evil. Water is life. Yes. And the blood we have in our body, water is inclusive. There's nothing we can do without water. I can tell you that water is not evil the way ignorant people used to describe it. Ndị mmiri bụ mmiri ka eji eme ihe lụrụ unyi ka ọ dị ọcha. Any little thing must be washed off with water. The enormous power of water did not start today. You remember the story of Nema, the army general that was sick, and after he tried many things in order to be healed, nothing works. A maid in his household called him, my master, if only you will agree with me by faith and visit the water from her side, the pool of Bethesda. He told the man that he will be healed. If only he can go to the pool of Bethesda and soak himself into the water 7 times. And for the fact that he eventually obeyed, he did what he was asked to do by dipping himself 7 times in the water. The man became clean. The man became healed because he heeded the advice. He listened to advice given to him out of conviction and faith. I don't know what you are passing through. Maybe you are looking at Indian see looking at Indian as evil people because of the lack of knowledge. Indian is not evil, that's what I'm saying. The story of Naaman should be a lesson that someone can be healed because he performed the act of faith given to him. Water is there to wash off all the unclean, dirty stuff. And I'm sure nobody is doubting the ability of water, what water can do. Water is life. With water, anything that is dirty can be clean. You cannot be talking about life without water. Water is life. So, if you need to be alive, you have to be in connection with water because you needed water to survive. So, what am I saying in essence is recognize the power of water. Water is not evil as you people normally think. I mean, ignorant people. As that word is not enough. You remember the story of John the Baptist. Do you know why I normally cite Bible? I cite Bible because it doesn't make any sense if I start to quote all those ancient books. Yes, there are so many ancient books in the history in Egypt. We have them many, and one of them is even Book of Death. But it doesn't make point because if I quote from the book, you have not read it. So it doesn't make sense me start to quoting so many spiritual books I have read. It doesn't make any sense. So I rather choose to quote those books you have read in order to buttress my point. Let's follow the story in the Bible concerning John the Baptist. We are told how he always taking people to water to baptize them. Yes. What is important is soaking them inside water. And the same thing happened to tell you that there is power on the waters. We were told that in he, John the Baptism, the same performed the same act of voluntary to that personality called Jesus, according to that story. He was baptized. So to show you that there is something very unique with waters. Ndị mmiri bụ ndị obi ọma, they are givers. They are blessing showers. They are blessing givers. You also want me to mention so many things that ndị mmiri have done something marvelous. Remember when Jesus was met and he was told that they have come to their notice that he doesn't pay tithe, he doesn't pay tax, including his followers. He now sent his beloved ones to go to the river, that they should cast their nets. That if they do, that the first fish that they caught, they should open the mouth of the fish that they will see money. That is that anecdotal story. But the point I want to pick here is that when marriage, when it becomes so difficult, when the challenging time comes, he looked towards the water people to give him money to settle his debts. Because he understands the water people has money. Ndị mmiri nwere akụ, nwee ụba. Ọ ndị mmiri na-ebute akụ. Mmiri na-ebute akụ. Ị na-anụ ka a na-ekwu ụgbọ akụ. Ụgbọ akụ. Ndị mmiri. Are you not seeing that they prefer white? Whenever we normally visit the waters, we wear white. Because they represent the immaculate. They have no stain. and they forbid iniquities. If you really want to be very close to them, you must be always be clean. Yes. Eze-Ana ka a na-ekwu na mmiri enwe ilo. They don't have water has no enemy. So if you're a mariner, you're supposed to be rejoicing. You're supposed to be jumping up. The mariners lack nothing. They are in charge of entertainment and anything that has to do with joyful activities. That is the water people for you. So the mmiri bụ ndị obiọma. So if you have a lake with water, always be happy. Mmiri enwe ilo. So stop this attitude of every time you keep on demonizing the water people, calling them names, calling them mammals and whatever. Forget what they are drawing for you. To those pictures you are seeing to demonize the mermaids. I can tell you, no human have ever seen mermaid. So I mean those pictures we are seeing, those pictures is just imagination of the artist. If you behold real mermaids, your head will swell. Will swell. Your head will swell. You will feel jittery. Unless you are very gifted, you have been permitted to withstand their vibrations. Those people that is drawing the picture of mermaid, have they seen mermaid and asked mermaid to position so that they will snap? If we ever have encountered a spirit, you will not even have mind to say, spirit, swear to let me snap you. Who does that? So all those things you are seeing, those people you are seeing wearing all those things is imagination. It's people that is acting film movies. You will see them and go and start wearing those things as fish. Let me tell you, that is not true. But what I want to tell you that mermaid is not evil. Ekere ọlụ ekere. Enwere elemental beings ndị na-eje ozi n'ikuku, ndị na-eje ozi n'anyanwụ, ndị na-eje ozi na mmiri, ndị na-eje ozi n'ala. Just know this one and know peace. So stop demonizing in the mmiri. When you are calling them bad names, demonizing them, calling them what they are not, believe in me, you are just entangling yourself because you are making yourself their enemy. Try as much as possible not to be an enemy with spiritual forces that is beyond you, because you can be crushed. So ndị mmiri bụ ndị obiọma. I'm proudly onye mmiri. I'm proud. Because if you see ndị mmiri, one thing you know about them, ha na ndị obi sare sare. They are entertainers. Ha na-enwe aṅụrị steady. You might offend them, but soon they just forget and move on. So if you have ever has any link with the mmiri, go and rejoice. Because the sky will be a starting point. They are so talented. If you're a gifted person, you are into music, you are into entertainment, keep celebrating. So what I'm saying, Dimri is not evil. Water has no enemy. But because of distorted stories in Igbo land, they were called names. Instead of appreciating who they are. Dimri maka anyị mmiri na-ebute akụ. Everytime okwu enyi nwoke mgbe ahụ gbegburu mgbe eze dị n'okwu ụkwa. Yes, ihe ọ na-aza afọ otutu mgbe ahụ ị na-ebute akụ. Ị na-ebute akụ. Ọ mmiri na-ebute akụ. So what I'm telling you today, know this and know this, that ndị mmiri is not evil. That ndị mmiri is part of the elemental means Chukwu created to oversee this world. To overseeing the activities of men towards water and water radiations. So my message today is not long, but my message today is that knowing fully well that Ndimiri is not bad. If you have any link with Ndimiri, you have been told that you're a mariner, you have to be happy. If you're a mariner, there are so many things you will be seeing in your life. that will portray the point that you have a link with them. Maybe you be seeing yourself by the river bank, seeing yourself walking towards waters, see yourself maybe swimming inside water, see yourself doing one or two inside water or being celebrated by water failures. Now, if you are often seeing yourself in this occasion from time to time, you have to embrace it. It's a good sign that you have link with water. So forget this mindset of thinking that Dimri is bad, they are not evil. Call upon Dimri, Ndobi Sarisani Ndobi Oma. That is entertainment and joyful mood is always their trademark. So from today, stop calling Dimri the joy. Stop calling the mammoths mommy water as people don't fondly called. So Dimri is not evil. Dimri, like the name sounds, Miriam Willow, they have no enemy. Mmiri na-ebute akụ, ụgbọ pụtara akụ. All those things to show you that they have what? They have goodness of life. And they are very willing to bless you abundantly. The mmiri, I'm proudly on you, one mmiri I will answer you. All 1 million. However, somebody can still be 1 million and interconnected with other elements. Let me stop here. Let me run up. So if you have any question in today's lecture, or you want us to do deep consultation for you, or you want us to help you, advise you how you can be at peace or align yourself with the Dimri, you can still chat us. Yes. Tomorrow we still continue where we stop. This is the first part. We still come with other lectures on the characteristics of Onyemiri. What and what can be happening in your life. You know that you are one part of them. But today, we want to stop at all you need to know about Ndimiri, that Ndimiri, because we wanted to correct this notion that Ndimiri is evil. Ndimiri is never evil. Ha bụrụ ndị na-ebutere mmadụ ụzọ ma ọ na-agbachiri mmadụ ụzọ, unless ị ji aka gị bụtara onwe gị ahụ. He who first art infected firewood invite lizard to the house. Yes. Once you show them love, believe in me, sky will be a starting point. Let me stop here. If you have questions to this lecture, you want us to do the consultation for you, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 783 7672 or 0805 783 7672 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat, 0813 8243 871. I pray, make declaration upon those that join us. The first of the temple, the children of the temple, our fans all over the world. May the work of your hands begin to yield fruit. May your labor, may you never labor in vain. May your labor and hard work begin to yield fruit. Now, I have to go to the you can listen at the end. I see you tomorrow, no that one case. I want to know where brother do a chat. And I know you go.